Hey everyone, welcome back to the Tres Jolie channel. I am here getting ready to work on my third project using this month's mixed media kit. Now I have these already made up. These are extras I had made from my first project using the clay and the mold that came in the kit. So I'm going to be working with these for this project. And the first thing I want to do with them is give them a nice coat of the red paint. So I'm just going to start with that. Actually, I think I'll do two and two. I'll do two with a base coat of silver and two with a base coat of red. And I'm actually thinking first black gesso and everything. Yes, this project will be all black gesso. What you're going to see coming up: black gesso, red on two of them, silver on the other two after that gesso is dry. And then I'll come back and explain what the next step is going to be. Okay, with these painted, I'm just going to set them off to the side for a minute. And I'm going to grab up the last bit of clay I have. And this is just a short jar. But I'm going to kind of surround it along the bottom with the bit of clay I have. I don't have a lot of this clay left, as you can see. So I'm going to try to kind of coat around this jar, just by hand, the best I can here. Even though it got messed up, I was hoping to be able to peel it back off and then push it back on, but I'll just work it again. I'm going to put some matte heavy gel around my glass to help hold this in place. Actually, I think I'll brush it onto the clay here and then wrap it on to help adhere it to my jar. You can kind of see where I'm going here with those ornaments along the side. But first, I want to put some black gesso on the outside of this right now. Alright, now that that layer of gesso is, well, it wasn't dry there at the bottom, but it is dry along the sides. I am going to use a gloss gel to, well, a super heavy gloss gel, I should say. And I'm going to get this set up and stick it between those just so that it doesn't roll. And I am going to put these pieces on. Let's see here. These have been sitting here for 24 hours. And they're dry enough now that I can work on adding these two using the same gel. I'm just trying to decide exactly how I might be wanting to do that. I've been thinking of put everything on the same side so it sort of has a front for this. Okay. Because this had such a curve in it off of the rest of the ornament, and it was just going to be layered, I just broke it off real quick before adding that ornament. So now I'm going to let these two set up before I come back and finish the work that I'm thinking I'll be doing, which will involve the two powders and some gloss gel. Now that these are adhered, you can kind of see how it looks now at the front. I'm going to finish the decorating process for this. So I'm going to use some gloss gel. I'm going to start brushing it on the jar. Well, I'll have to do part of it, let it dry, and then do the rest of it. So, about half at a time. But I'm going to brush on some gloss gel and then brush on the powders. Now, with my powders on and dry, I'm pretty sure they're dry, I'm going to grab up the gloss gel again, and I'm going to use up this glitter. I'm just going to dump it onto my plate. And I'm going to brush it on by dipping into my gel and then picking up some of that glitter and brushing it on to these ornaments here. My glitter isn't dry yet, but I figure I'd wrap things up here. My entire intention on this, as you see from the photos, was for a bottle brush tree to fit in there. I'm going to try to show it here because the base of my tree fits in the jar and it catches just those bristles along the bottom. So it is something like that, and that's my little project that I put together. By the time the pictures are taken, my gel will all be dry for that glitter, so you will see how it looks there at the end. Thank you for joining us here at Tres Jolie. I hope you enjoyed this project and it gave you some ideas of what can be done with the items found in this month's mixed media kit. I used the paints and the powders and the clay that had been used in this mold back in my first project. I just used up the other ornaments I had made. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can have notifications when other projects show up on the channel, or the reveal videos at the beginning of the month. Thank you, and I will see you again next month.